Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Nick Reviews. And today we're reviewing an unboxing from DC Comics and Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration. This 4-pack called Power versus Speed, made by Jakks Pacific. We're going to be unboxing Darkseid, Shadow Batman, The Flash Sonic, and Green Lantern Silver. Let's take a look at these guys. All right, and here is a close-up of the box. When I first saw it online, because I ordered this from Target, I actually got this from my son. I thought it looked cool, but then when I got it in the mail, this box is a work of art. Okay. Not to mention that DC and Sonic collabed, but just look at the art here, and then the art here, which is really crazy. If you just really think about it. Shadow is Batman, Sonic is the Flash, Silver is Green Lantern, then we got Darkseid. It's just really cool. Like, even, this here, their little collab, DCX, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just everything about it is just really, really cool. And not to mention the figures. But yeah, really, really cool. I honestly think that Sonic should be here. I get Batman's everybody's favorite, but this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic should be up close. There is a light up feature on the Batman. We'll get to that later, but I think that light up feature should have gone to Sonic. And I like Tails. I'm a Tails guy. So I'm just saying Sonic's the lead character in Sonic the Hedgehog. So he should have the respect up front. So hopefully they do come out with Cyborg, Tails as a 5-inch. They have them in the 2-pack with Cyborg, but that's like a 2.5 inch or something like that. But anyways, enough talking. Let's take a look at the rest of the box. If you can see, the back of the box has really cool detail and stuff as well. This is the side of the box. Try not to knock over my backdrop. Pretty cool. Shadow just looks cool, but Sonic looks cool too. They all look cool. And then here's the other side. Looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it on the side so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. Pretty cool. Like I said, this is a work of art. So here's the back of the box. Looking pretty nifty as well. You see Batman lights up. Like, I get it. Batman's a lot of people's favorite, but this is Sonic. Sonic should be here with the light up feature on his chest. It just makes more sense. Tell me if you agree. Darkseid does look pretty cool though. So yeah, but that's it. And then we got on top is DCX Sonic, and then there's the bottom. Let's open it up. Oh yeah, look. I did all that for nothing. I could have just showed you like that. But yeah, I like this. Like I said, they did a real good job with this whole thing. So I found a way to save the box. You kind of have to go from the bottom here. But if you still wanted it, there it is. All right, so I got them out of the box. for all these little plastic things, and it's just not here, but on the plastic itself, they had so much of these bungee things. It's ridiculous. Darkseid himself had like 5 of them. You're thinking, maybe they think it's going to come to life. Anyways, look at the back of this. It's pretty cool. The background and everything. Just wanted to show you guys before we start looking at the figures. Just know it does take some work. So, all right, so let's start with Darkseid, because as great as he is, he's really not the feature in this thing. It's the other 3. So we got Darkseid here, and I'm going to tell you what, for a Jakks Pacific figure, this Darkseid looks pretty cool. See the head there? Nice little head sculpt. I like the armor. Definitely has a lot of articulation. Butterfly. Shoulders. Move all around. Got the tricep. Is it double jointed? Yes, it is double jointed. Awesome. Look at that. Obviously, this here. None of these come with like extra hands or anything like that. So what you get is what you get. Oh, there's like an ab crunch. Yeah, really good articulated figure. So, yeah, I think this will set you back like $50, $60. But for all these figures you get, it's pretty cool. And I think the individual ones are like Sonic, Batman, Shadow Batman. These are like $15. But this one, I'll show you. That one comes with a lighting feature that the single pack doesn't. So, but there it is. It looks pretty cool. Definitely a really good figure. Oh, look, even that moves down at the bottom there. It looks a little bow-legged. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. There we go. Head doesn't move up too much, but overall, not a bad figure. All right, let's see if we can get them stand up and put them over to the side, to the back here. All right, and let's go with Silver, which is pretty cool. Once again, all of them should have glowed, because Silver will look really cool with like a glowing ring or the chest or something. Green, that'd be cool. The eyes. If you've ever bought a Sonic Jakks Pacific figure, this is pretty much the same articulation. Just look all the green. It's really cool how they did this, how they came up this concept. Sonic and the Turtles are literally, and Godzilla are literally just collabing with everybody lately, it seems. So, but yeah, when I saw that they were doing this, I'm like, man, I gotta get at least Batman, Shadow, and Tails, because Batman's my favorite DC character, and Tails is my favorite Sonic character. So I knew they were gonna do Cyborg with him. It just makes sense. So, but yeah, I really like Silver. So let's do the leg test. It's not as wobbly as the other ones have been. But yeah, he can stand up on his own. All right, let's put him to the back here. Now I am going to do Sonic because he doesn't have the light up feature. I want to show that with Shadow. But here's Sonic, which just looks really cool. If Sonic was red, that'd be dope. So you got this little articulation in the hand. Shadow has it as well. I mean, Silver has it as well. But the rest of the articulation is like just your standard Jakks Pacific Sonic figure. 5-inch. I know the 2.5 inches have different articulation. But yeah, this is just, they did a really good job with the design. Obviously, the color. They should have just cover this all up, you know, because the Flash wouldn't be having like a half a face. But, you know, I get what they were trying to do. But yeah, he just looked really cool. I just really think he should have got the light up feature. He is the person that this whole thing is surrounded. It's DC versus Sonic the Hedgehog, you know. So I really think that in the middle here, lighting up would have been cool with his eyes. Yo, this thing would have flew off the shelf. Am I the only one who thinks that? All right. Let's get him to stand up on his own. All right, Sonic. These things tend to be top heavy. So I'll just put it against my backboard there. And then here is Shadow. So out of the box, there's a lot of scuffs right there. If you can see that. When I saw that, I was like, scuffs already? Nobody can touch this thing. So, yeah, pretty much the same articulation as everything else. I think the body's a little bit bigger than the rest of them because it has that light up feature in there. But, you know, he has a tail. I wonder who Superman's going to be. I mean, who's going to be Superman? I think it's Knuckles. Yeah, I already answered my own question. But yeah, you can just see, you know, Batman, elements of Batman, and then elements of Shadow. The rings on the gauntlets, the boots, and then the Batman gauntlets there, the Shadow boots. Kind of reminds me of like a New 52 Batman a little bit. Pretty cool though. I like the different colors on his head, spikes, whatever you want to call those. I don't know. It looks like the cape moves with the head. Okay, no, it's a separate piece. But here's the back. Oh, look, you can change the batteries. There you go. You can change the batteries if you need to. And here's the back of the cape. It's purple and black. All right. Oh, well, I guess I pressed the light up feature. There it is right there. And let's turn off the light. Let's turn off these lights. All right. Well, that way you can kind of see the light there. Not like the brightest thing in the world, but it is pretty cool. But just imagine this was Sonic with the Flash, you know, emblem. Now that would have been cool. But I get it. Batman's a little more popular. All right. So there he was lit up. Pretty cool. Just these things have a hard time standing on their own because how heavy their heads are. Let's do some quick comparisons. Here is the movie Shadow. And definitely from the video game. This one I think is a 2.5 centimeters. And there you have it, guys. The 4 figures that come in the Power versus Speed 4-pack from the new collaboration with DC Comics and Sonic the Hedgehog. You got Shadow Batman, the Flash Sonic, Darkseid, and the Green Lantern Silver. Once again, thank you so much for all your support, guys. Thank you for always liking, subscribing, commenting, checking out every video I post. We are so close to, we're almost to 1,000. I know I'm currently at 611, but 1,000 is going to come, and it's all because of you guys. Also, I do have membership that I will be getting more into later on. But if you want to go ahead and click on that and help out the channel, you will get exclusive content, and you're probably seeing this video before anybody else is seeing it. So, but check out at the end. YouTube's going to show you some other videos of mine that you might like if you like this. But until next time, me and Sonic and the rest of the gang, we're out of here. Peace.